Shake Your Tail, Twilight Sparkle Wins the Crown. No, that's a different movie. Can't do it, guys. I can't sing you a song because I don't remember any of these songs. Hey guys, this is Morgan of the Rotoscopers, and today I'm giving you a review of Equestria Girls Rainbow Rocks. Alright, so Equestria Girls Rainbow Rocks. This is the movie that none of us Brony fans wanted. Yeah, it's the sequel to the movie Equestria Girls, and for those of you who don't know, Equestria Girls is a My Little Pony Friendship is Magic spin-off where it basically takes the characters and they're set in this alternate universe. So the ponies, like the main ponies that we love, they're not really the ponies, they're just their human counterparts in another world dimension. And so it kind of bothers me because it's sort of a ripoff because yeah, it is the characters, but it's not the characters and they're humans. And the whole appeal of My Little Pony is that they're actually ponies. Not humans, but whatever. Also, spoiler alert, if you have not finished season 4, do not watch this movie. Yeah. Big spoilers, so watch out and you have been warned. So for this movie, it basically takes the most popular part of the first Equestria Girls movie, which is the music. In that movie, they had this big song where they were trying to convince everyone to vote Twilight Sparkle. Oh, because that's another thing. All the ponies are there except for Twilight Sparkle. Twilight Sparkle has to come in from the pony world and she transforms and she goes through some magic portal and she has to help these people out in high school because she doesn't have better things to do than to help some random high school humans like win prom queen. What? Anyways, Twilight Sparkle comes and in the first movie they sing this song where they're trying to help garner attention so she can win the crown. And it was a really cool song, it was a really fun moment in that first film. But they went way overboard and they turned the second movie into just all songs. I can just imagine when they're concepting this movie and they're sitting there around like this big table thinking like, yeah, people really like that song. Like, let's just do a whole movie full of songs. So that's what they did. And personally, I didn't really like this movie as much. I felt that it was too song heavy. I mean, it was focused on this sort of battle of the bands theme. And the reason Twilight Sparkle has to come back is because there are these banished creatures that they were banished from the pony world to here. Apparently this is the place that if you are naughty and you do bad things, we send you to the human world. Yeah, get used to it. High school. It sucks. So these three girls are sirens. They're basically were like these dragon figures, very mythical, very strong, very powerful, but they were sealed away to the human world. And they figure, oh, we gain energy when we feed off humans. And so they sing, and by getting people mad and angry at each other, it like feeds them. And personally, I thought this was really disturbing because the very first scene of this movie is them sitting in a cafe and they have these hoods on and they're just like chanting. I'm like, ugh, what am I watching? I don't know. I wouldn't be the happiest to introduce my children to this, like seances and demonic stuff. I don't know, I felt like it's a little different when it's like ponies and dragons, but when it's humans, it was like, eeh. So Twilight Sparkle and the gang have to figure out how to destroy the sirens, and basically the way they figure out is by singing. We have to sing, and when we sing, we can transform into ponies. We transform into ponies, not real ponies, but we have ears and tails that poke out. Then we have like magical mythical power, so we need to figure out a way to get those powers back so we can channel that energy at them and destroy them. Makes sense, right? So yeah, that's the basic premise of the movie. Personally, I did not like the songs. All the songs were exactly the same, super generic. I couldn't even hum you one right now. Like, I can sing you the one from the other movie, like Twilight Sparkle wins the crown. It's probably not even the words, but you get the picture. I thought for a movie based on music, it was really poorly executed, but whatever. Okay, now let's move on to the bonus features. Now, when I watched this movie the first time, I actually fell asleep towards the last 10 minutes. Not because the movie was bad, but because it was like 11:30 at night, and anytime I'm laying down watching a movie, forget about it. So I woke up and the movie had restarted, but the commentary was playing along with it. I was really disoriented and confused, and it sounded like a bunch of fans, like the Bronyville podcast, just commenting on people's clothes, outfits, really funny things. It was hilarious. It was so funny. Like, I love fan commentary, and I'm like, wow, they brought fans in? No, they didn't bring fans in, so I went and rewatched it, and it's actually the co-director, the supervising director, the script writer, and a few other people who actually developed the film. and they are hilarious. Honestly, it is one of the best audio commentaries I've ever listened to. They poke fun at everything, and it's great. You can tell that they're genuine fans of the source material and the show, but they also work on the show, and so they're able to give you a little insight into a few things. But oh man, like I never would have thought the audio commentary would have been that great. It's good. So the next bonus features, we get 8 prequel shorts, and some of these have actually been released online. I'll include a link to the playlist down below. These are shorts that take place before the movie, and they're obviously shorts. Some of them have songs, some of them don't. They focus on each of the main characters. They're pretty fun. If you like My Little Pony and you really love Equestria Girls, then check it out. Okay, and lastly, there are 3 sing-alongs. These are really simple. They take 3 of the songs from the movie and they just put words underneath them. There's nothing special, no bouncing ball. It's just the music, so you can sing along, and I guess that's cool. It's fun. At least I know the words now, right? In theory. Alright guys, I'm going to give the movie 2.5 stars. I really wasn't drawn into this movie as I was the first one. The first one was actually pretty good. I felt that the premise at this point was kind of a little old and trite, and they didn't really bring anything new. They just said, oh, that thing from the first movie is really popular, let's do it again. Personally, I know I've said this before, I rather would see a My Little Pony movie that actually features the ponies, which we are getting in 2017. Woohoo! I will include a link to that news story down below as well. So finally, hopefully this is the last of the Equestria Girls we see for a long time, because I really want to see the ponies. And I give the bonus features 3 stars. The audio commentary, out of this world amazing. Check it out. And the sing-alongs are good, and so are the shorts. Alright guys, thanks for watching my review of Equestria Girls Rainbow Rocks. Let me know in the comments below who is your favorite pony, and if you've seen this movie, what would you rate it? Thanks for watching guys. Until next time, I'm Morgan, and this is the Rotoscopers YouTube.